Thank you so much, Charlie.
My absolute pleasure. One more time, stand clear.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
You gotta love this channel. It's New York.
That's right. Thank you, Charlie. And hello and welcome, homies. It is your pal, Alan the Homie. How you doing, everybody? It is Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. I am here in the Chelsea area of Manhattan. Welcome to Sharon L. Welcome to my good friend, Ricardo. Cool guy. How you doing, Ricardo? Hello to Maria. How you doing, Maria? Joan Fitz is here. Hello, Joan. Sharon L, I believe, is here. Hello, Sharon. How you doing? Welcome to everybody. The reason why I'm starting early, I know that I scheduled this start time for 3:20. It's getting cloudy here, and they're saying there may be a chance of rain. So I wanted to get this live stream started early. Hello, Leela. How you doing, Leela? I'm glad everybody is joining us. We're up to 14 people already. Thank you for joining me here on this Saturday. It's cloudy. So again, I did want to start this early. Hello to Alfred Cluse. Hey, Alfred, how you doing? Joining us from Canada. How you doing, Alfred? Anyway, and hello to Susanna. Susanna, how you doing, Susanna? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So again, I am here in the Chelsea area of Manhattan for a very special live stream. This is the 50th anniversary of the rock group Kiss. Everybody knows Kiss, of course. Anyway, this is the 50th anniversary of when they actually recorded their very first album. So I'm going to read a little something to you that I got off of the internet. So give me a second. Let me just pull it up. Okay, so exactly 50 years ago, on March 19th, 1975, Dressed to Kill was released, featuring one of Kiss's most iconic photos. The band dressed in their bespoke suits, posing on the corner of West 23rd Street and 8th Avenue, which is where I am right now, on West 23rd Street and 8th Avenue. So let me flip the camera around. So again, I am on the corner of 23rd Street and 8th Avenue. Maria saying, I love Kiss. Right? the 50th anniversary. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Sharon. Time does fly. The 23rd Street subway station for the C and the E train. So again, I'm on the corner of 23rd Street and 8th Avenue, West 23rd Street, I should say, because anywhere west, excuse me, anywhere west of 5th Avenue is the west side of Manhattan. So, okay, so on this corner is where they shot their album cover. And Cool Guy is a member for 18 months. Yes, a member of Homies Heard for 18 months. I can't believe 18 months already. And you know, it's talking about how time flies. Time certainly does fly. Wow, 18 months, a year and a half already. Thank you, Ricardo, for being a member. Anyway, so this is the corner where Kiss shot their first album cover. There it is. So I hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday. Anyway, so again, the reason why I'm starting the live stream earlier than scheduled, again, I know I scheduled it for 3:20, but I wanted to get this done because this is going to be a walking tour. We're going to take a walk around Manhattan right now. So we're starting on this corner, 23rd Street and 8th Avenue. Again, this is where they shot their first album cover, and we're going to be making a few stops. So this is the first stop, and it says that image and location have become legendary in Kiss history, and on March 22nd, which is today, by the way, March 22nd, the audio tour will give fans a chance to explore the band's relationship. Now, I'm not going to play any of the audio for you guys because there's music in the background, and I want this to be I wanted this to be a monetized walking tour. So I don't want to play any of the audio. You can certainly listen to the audio. You can Google it. So you could certainly listen to the audio on your own. Just Google the Kiss Walking Tour New York City, and you can actually listen to it on your, on your phone or tablet, any device that you have. Anyway, so our next stop, let's see. So, okay. It also says on Saturday, fans can stop by the renowned record store Generation Records at 210 Thompson Street for a special Kiss merchandise pop-up. Oh, cool. And it says you can actually get dressed to kill in Kiss gear before embarking on the walking extravaganza. And hello to Damien. Hey, Damien. My good friend Damien. And, of course, his lovely wife, Patricia. How you doing, Damien? Hope everything is well. Okay. So here we go, guys. We're going to start the walking tour. Let me go to the next frame. See if I can find the next frame. Huh? How do you get to the next frame? Okay. And we got a lot of Kiss fans. Sharon L says, I love Kiss too. Awesome. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Everybody knows that song, of course. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Listen on my phone, but I do want to go to the next frame. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the next corner, the next stop that we're going to be making is the loft on at 10 East 23rd. We gotta go to the east side now. Yeah, it is. I'm sure you could hear the wind coming through the microphone on my phone. So, okay, so now we actually have to head to the east side of Manhattan. So we are going to walk across town. Yeah, I'm sure you can definitely hear the wind. And I do apologize for that, guys. I'm going to talk as close as I can to the microphone on my phone, because I don't have a portable mic, unfortunately. So again, I'm not going to be playing the audio version of the tour, the walking tour. But we are going to head over to the east side.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, the corner that I was just on, 23rd and 8th, is where Kiss shot their very first album cover, Dressed to Kill. As we head now to the east side. And again, we are in the Chelsea section of Manhattan. And I'm surprised I haven't seen more Kiss fans. Maria saying it was fun seeing Kiss in concert. My favorite member is Paul Stanley and of course Ace Frehley, yes. And hello to Sally Scipio. Hey Sally, how you doing? So as we walk, we can enjoy the beautiful sights here in Chelsea. Maria asking, have you ever seen Kiss in person? No, I've never seen them in person. I've seen the Rolling Stones, and they were awesome in concert. Of course, the Stones. But I've never seen Kiss in concert. Coming up on the Hotel Chelsea. Speaking about the Hotel Chelsea, the Chelsea Hotel, I think I've heard that the Chelsea Hotel is supposed to be haunted. Good place to come for Halloween. The Hotel Chelsea. Ricardo saying, never been to a Kiss concert. So yeah, this is the Chelsea Hotel, or the Hotel Chelsea. Again, heard that it's supposed to be haunted. A lot of ghosts in this hotel. And looks like some famous people have been here, have stayed in this hotel. Hello. Sally's saying my birthday is on Tuesday. I will be 33. Oh, let's all wish a very happy birthday to Sally. Leela saying I saw Kiss, excellent show. The Chelsea Hotel, designed by Hubert and Pearson. The Chelsea was opened in 1884. As one of the city's earliest cooperative apartment houses, it became a hotel in about 1905. The florid cast iron balconies were made by the firm of J.B. and J.M. Cornell. J.B. and J.M. Cornell. Artists and writers who have lived here include Arthur B. Davies, James T. Farrell, Robert Flaherty, O. Henry. Oh, cool. O. Henry. John Sloan, Dylan Thomas. Oh, Dylan Thomas. Yes, that's right. And Thomas Wolfe. Dylan Thomas was here. That's right. Marie's saying that Aerosmith went to Laredo, Texas. I missed that concert. I heard it was packed in Laredo. So let's all wish a very, very happy birthday to Sally Scipio. She'll be celebrating her birthday in 3 days. Happy birthday to Sally. Let's sing happy birthday to Sally. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sally. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room, skip around the room. I won't stop singing till you skip around the room. Skip around the room, skip around the room. I won't stop singing till you skip around the room. Hey, skip around the room. Okay, I'll stop singing. Anyway, a very, very happy birthday to Sally. Everybody, please wish Sally a very happy early birthday. Her birthday is in 3 days. Happy birthday to you, Sally. And thank you for being here today. So anyway, Chelsea Hotel. Oh, Leonard Cohen stayed here? Wow. Awesome. How you doing? And there it says, dedicated to the memory of Dylan Thomas, who lived and labored here at the Chelsea Hotel. Nice. Dylan Thomas. Nice.
Have a good day. Have a good one.
Thank you. The lobby bar would be perfect. I know.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's move along. So again, we're gonna head now over to the east side, and I want to try and get this on. Hopefully, it will not start raining. I'm hoping that it does not start raining. Please don't let it rain on my parade. And Sharon is saying they filmed SVU in Chelsea. Yes, they filmed SVU all over. I mean, they filmed SVU up by me in East Harlem. So yeah, Law and Order, they filmed Law and Order all over New York. As a matter of fact, I know they've gone to probably every borough. I know they've been in Brooklyn, they've been in Queens. So SVU, I think all of the Law and Order shows, they go all over the 5 boroughs. But the best was when they filmed it a couple of blocks away from where I live. And I got to meet Ice-T and Mariska Hargitay, the 2 stars of Law and Order SVU. So that was definitely very, very cool. Everybody wishing Sally a very happy early birthday.
It's nice.
Okay, so again, we are heading to the east side. So our next stop is going to be the Loft, which is 10 East 23rd Street. So we got to head down to the other side of 5th Avenue. Right now we're on 7th Avenue and 23rd Street. And guys, just as a reminder, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll hit the graphic in just a moment. So guys, please, don't be shy. Hit that like button, guys. Smash it, just like that. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe. Please share it with your friends. And of course, at the very end of the stream, please make sure to leave a comment. You know that it definitely helps the algorithm. Please leave that comment, guys. I appreciate it. Ricardo, are you doing a live stream tonight? And yes, he will be doing a live stream tonight. So please make sure you join our good friend Ricardo, Cool Guy Vlogs, on his channel. He'll be streaming tonight. We'll be watching. So again, right now it is cloudy. You could see clouds in the sky, guys. The sky is gray. They said there might be a chance, maybe a chance of a shower. Ah, okay, there we go. Ricardo saying, I did not do an afternoon stream because I figured Alan was going to be on today. Thank you, Ricardo. I appreciate that. And Sharon is saying I hit that like on my way in. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sharon. Okay, so again, we are in the Chelsea section of Manhattan.
And then
We are heading to the east side right now. Of course, for those of you that don't know, the east and the west side of Manhattan are separated by Fifth Avenue. So once you cross Fifth Avenue, you head from the east side to the west side. So Fifth Avenue is the separation between the east side and the west side of Manhattan. So for those of you that are not from this area,
all right, boss on.
that is the separation between the east and west side of Manhattan. For those of you that are new to the channel, I know that nobody in here is new. You are all seasoned veterans of Alan the Homie Food and Fun. And we're coming up on the 23rd Street Path Station. Path train goes from New York to New Jersey. And for those of you that don't know what PATH stands for, PATH stands for Port Authority Trans-Hudson. Port Authority Trans-Hudson. Goes under the Hudson River into New Jersey. Crossing 6th Avenue now. Joan Fitz saying you're a good guide, Alan. Thank you so much, Joan. I appreciate that. I should have been a tour guide in a previous life. That should have been my previous job, a tour guide of New York. I love showing people around New York. But thank you, Joan. I appreciate that. Ricardo saying, Alan, I looked at the forecast. It said 70% chance of rain shower, and the temperature here in New York is 61. Well, thank you, Ricardo, for letting me know. 70% chance of a shower. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ricardo. The wind seems to have let up a little bit, which is good. I'm pretty sure that you're not hearing any wind coming through the microphone at this point. It was windy a little bit earlier.
I see.
Okay, so as soon as we get to our next stop, guys, I'll read to you what the loft, actually I can read it to you right now if you want. I can make a little stop and show you, tell you a little bit about what the loft is. Okay, so the loft. This is where the fire started. Welcome to the loft. You want to talk about the birth of rock's biggest spectacle? You're standing on sacred ground. In the summer of 1972, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, fresh off dumping their old band, Wicked Lester, need a new spot to cook up something bigger, something louder. They find it right here at 10 East 23rd Street, renting a loft from Jams Studios.
So should I, we could get a cab?
They start out on the 4th floor Then they moved down to the second, just by the fire escape. Was it fancy? Hell no. But it is the kind of raw, gritty place where rock and roll thrives. So that's where we're heading right now. We're heading to 10 East 23rd Street, to the Loft, where Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley lived for a while. Again, it wasn't fancy. But that's where we're heading right now. 10 East 23rd Street. The Loft where Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley lived and wrote some of their most famous songs. Again, keeping my fingers crossed that it doesn't rain. It is cloudy, and again, Ricardo sent me that little text just before saying that there's a 70% chance of a shower. I'm hoping that on the other 30% that it doesn't. We've got 17 people here in the chat right now. Welcome to everybody. So glad that you're here spending part of your Saturday afternoon here with me, Alan the homie. And yes, you're absolutely right, Leela. Yes, Gene Simmons' mom survived the Holocaust. Yes. By the way, Gene Simmons is Jewish. For those of you that did not know that. Gene Simmons will be celebrating Passover. And right across the street is Italy. Italy has a few locations here in Manhattan. Of course, right now we are coming up to Madison Square Park. And hello to Rockets Red Glare. Hello, Rockets Red Glare. How you doing? And of course, right in front of me is the Flatiron Building. We've seen this many, many times. Still has the scaffolding. So we're now in the Flatiron section of Manhattan. Again, it's called the Flatiron Building because if you look at it from the very top, it looks like one of those old Flatiron, triangle Flatirons that people used to use way, way, way back. Way back in the day. Oh, and here comes the wind again. Hello to Jeremy Wynn. Jeremy, how you doing? It's been a while since we've seen you. Welcome back to the channel, Jeremy. So let me continue reading to you. I'm going to stand under here for a moment. I'm going to continue reading to you. So anyway, it's the kind of raw, gritty place where rock and roll thrives. And being broke is putting it lightly. We're talking scraping by broke. Scraping by. I should have read that correctly. We're talking scraping by broke. Okay, if you know what that means, guys, just barely making it. That's how broke they were. Ace Frehley is literally driving a cab to make ends meet, and the rest of the guys aren't doing much better. The walls are thin, the air heavy with sweat. The distant hum of traffic and the occasional siren remind them that they are still in the heart of New York, a city that doesn't care if they make it or not. But inside these walls, it is theirs. The outside world disappeared, and all that mattered was the music. This is where the auditions went down. It's December 1972. And Gene and Paul put out an ad in the Village Voice, guitarist wanted. This is where they craft Strutter and Deuce, where they become the Demon, Starchild, Spaceman, and the Catman, where they lay the foundation for what would become Dressed to Kill. This wasn't a simple practice space. This was their lab, their factory, their battleground. The loft ain't marked with a plaque, no tourists snapping pictures, but real fans know what went down here. If you're here, you're walking on history. Not history, but history. Kiss wasn't made in some corporate office or fancy studio. It was forged in this little loft right in the heart of New York City. So again, that's where we're heading right now. We're heading to 10 East 23rd Street. And guys, look, the sun is coming out. Yay, the sun is coming out. Yay. Aren't I a lucky guy? Oh, and by the way, guys, this is where that exhibit was, the portal. If you remember, the portal was right here. Again, actually, I think it was across the street. That's where they had the portal, where you were able to see to... and LAB. Hey, Beverly, how you doing? LAB joining us. Hello, Beverly. I'm glad you're here. We are taking the Kiss walking tour right now, guys. Now, by the way, there is an audio tour available on your portable device. So you could just Google Kiss walking tour New York City, NYC, and you could listen to the actual walking tour. Now, I'm not playing the audio tour because they have music in the background, and I want this video to be monetized. So that's why I'm giving the walking tour by reading it off of my phone. They do have the actual written version as well. Okay, so we're heading to 10 East 23rd Street, which should be around here. We should be very close to 10. Let's see. Should be like right off of Fifth Avenue. We probably passed it. Ah, here it is. Here it is, guys. This is 10 East 23rd Street. This is the loft. This is the loft where Kiss began. So this is it, 10 East 23rd Street. I knew I was close. Okay, so again, nothing fancy, but this is where Kiss began, guys.
Have you heard of a company called Dank?
This is where Kiss got their start. And Beverly saying I had to get away from those Canadian ding-dongs. So again, this is the loft where Kiss began. And actually right now, this looks beautiful on the inside. I can only imagine what this goes for now. But okay, guys, so this is where Kiss got their start. And we got a little bit of a trivia question here. What was the first song Kiss ever played together as a full band inside the loft with Ace Frehley? Was it Firehouse, Deuce, or Strutter? I have no idea. Yes, that's right, Joan. Sacred Ground, absolutely. Okay, what was the first song that Kiss ever played together as a full band inside the loft with Ace Frehley? Was it Firehouse, Deuce, or Strutter? So even I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to say Firehouse. Oh, I don't know. You tap on it, it doesn't give you the answer. And hello to Sean. Sean saying Strutter. Maria saying, wow, really cool. Isn't it cool? I'm glad that I'm doing this today, guys. And look, yay! Look, the sky's blue, guys. The clouds are disappearing. Oh, I'm so happy. Rockets Red Glare saying, I applied for a job to be a 911 dispatcher. They got back to me and sent me a link to an online test. So if you're in the Pike County area calling 911, you may hear me pick up the phone. Oh, that's awesome. Sharon L saying, I'm going to say Firehouse too. I don't know, because you tell. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, wait, it wasn't Firehouse. I was wrong. I tapped on it and I got an X. Oh, there are more questions. Oh, this is cool. We should go across the street to the park for a little bit and just sit down and read some of the questions. Oh, I am so happy right now, guys. The sun is coming out. The clouds are disappearing. Oh, I am so, so happy right now. So I've got 17 people here in the chat. And thank you again for joining me on this turning out to be a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday afternoon here with the homie. Yes, that's right. I see blue sky. Yes. Beautiful blue sky here. And you hear the siren, guys. That's right. It is not an Alan the Homie live stream unless there's a siren somewhere in the background. Okay, guys. So this is Madison Square Park. Not Madison Square Garden. This is not MSG, guys. This is Madison Square Park. Joan Fitz saying 23rd Street seems pretty empty today, right? Very empty. Okay, so why don't we go into the park? Let's go into the park, guys. Rockets Red Glass saying it's in the 60s. Yes, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful day. Ricardo saying the sun is out here too. See that? I'm bringing sunshine everywhere. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Let's sing it, everybody. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Anyway. And this statue that you see is Roscoe Conkling. I don't know who Roscoe Conkling is. I'd have to look that up. Anyway, guys, so let's sit down. And let's take a look. I know that people are writing in the chat. Rockets Regular says the area of Pennsylvania I'm in is so cold, it's only going to reach 58. Oh, wow. And I'm sitting here in the shade and it's getting a little bit chilly. Anyway, okay. So here's another trivia question. Next question says, which soon-to-be famous musician auditioned for Kiss at the Loft but didn't make the cut? Was it Mick Mars of Motley Crue, J.J. French of Twisted Sister, or Randy Rhoads, who joined Ozzy Osbourne's band? I have no idea. Again, which soon-to-be famous musician auditioned for Kiss at the Loft but didn't make the cut? Was it Mick Mars of Motley Crue, J.J. French of Twisted Sister, or Randy Rhoads, which joined Ozzy Osbourne? I'm gonna say J.J. French of Twisted Sister. I I'm right. Hey, look at that. Okay. I am right. I got a thumbs up for that one. Oh, by the way, okay, I gotta see what the answer was to the first Kiss. The first song that Kiss ever played together as a full band inside the loft with Ace Frehley. No, the answer was J.J. French for that one. The musician that didn't make it was J.J. French of Twisted Sister. Oh, and by the way, the answer, the first song that Kiss ever played together as a full band inside the loft with Ace Frehley, the answer was Deuce. The answer was Deuce. And there's your thumbs up right there. And Maria sending some applause. Let's send everybody some applause. There we go. A job well done. Hershey's Kisses. And by the way, since I'm doing some graphics, a very happy birthday once again to our dear friend Sally Scipio. Again, very happy birthday to you, Sally. Showing some love. Let's show some love to Sally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The answer was J.J. French. J.J. French was the answer here. The answer was J.J. French from Twisted Sister. Okay. So we are on the actual next stop, which is Madison Square Park. Okay, it says you are now in the lush Madison Square Park, just outside the loft. In the 1970s, it wasn't as lush. More of a hobo and druggie hangout, really. So why are we here? Well, head up to the Roscoe Conkling Monument. Ah, okay. That's the monument that we're actually sitting right in front of. Let me flip the phone. You're welcome again. No problem, Sally. Maria saying, congratulations, Alan. You got it right. Thank you, Maria. Rockets Red Glaze saying, after some experience as a 911 dispatcher, if I get in, I want to serve in law enforcement in the Pike County Sheriff's Office. Oh, wow, Rockets Red Glaze, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, very, very good luck to you, Rockets Red Glare. So, again, we are sitting in front of the Roscoe Conkling statue. Let me aim the phone up. So there it is. So the Roscoe Conkling statue. Okay. Do you recognize the iconic photo that you see in the media player? It's taken here. Can you position yourselves like the guys in the photo? I gotta flip the camera around again. Give me a second, guys. Okay. You're gonna have to actually view this on your own device. It's kind of hard to see it. But again,
I know it was like kind of thinking that when you guys picked a house.
they did take a very, very iconic photo and standing in front of the Roscoe Conkling statue. So it says take a seat and let it sink in, and while you do, since we're about halfway into the audio tour, I figured now's a good time to lay out how Dressed to Kill came to be. In early 1975, it's early 1975. Let's see, it's story time now, guys. It's early 1975, and Kiss is fresh off of their Hotter Than Hell tour. They're in a rush. Their contact states that they need to release something within the next couple of months. So it's time to get cracking. It starts in January when they hit the Larrabee Sound Studios in Los Angeles to lay down the basic tracks for Anything for My Baby and Rock and Roll All Night. Yeah, everybody loves Rock and Roll All Night. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Yeah. Anyway, so continuing our story, in just a few short months, they will be done paying their dues in smoky clubs and mid-sized theaters. Instead, they will headline the biggest arenas, set off the loudest explosions, and play to sold-out crowds across the country, and soon the world. So when you listen to Dressed to Kill, remember where it comes from. Tiny rehearsal rooms, borrowed suits, and a dream that starts in the heart of the city. New York doesn't just shape Kiss, it's in their DNA. Rocket's Red Glass saying, I like Dragula by Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie, yeah, you know something? His music is all right also. I've listened to a couple of Rob Zombie's songs. That's right, Sharon L. I want to rock and roll all night. And hello to Nicole E. Hi, Nicole. How you doing? Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Manhattan. We're sitting right now in Madison Square Park on the east side, right across the street from the Flatiron Building. We're on the Kiss walking tour. We started off on 23rd Street and 8th Avenue, where Kiss shot their album cover for Dressed to Kill. And we walked from 23rd and 8th down 23rd Street, across town. Now we're on the east side of Manhattan, just off of 5th Avenue and 23rd Street, sitting here in Madison Square Park on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm so glad that you're here joining me. And welcome again to everybody. Thank you again for spending part of your Saturday afternoon here with the homie. Here's another trivia question, guys. According to Paul Stanley, what was the main motivation behind having to create music for Dressed to Kill? The main motivation, was it feeling inspired? Was it a financial need and an assignment? Or was it pure inspiration? Again, according to Paul Stanley, what was the main motivation behind having to create music for Dressed to Kill? Was it feeling inspired? Was it financial need and an assignment? Or was it pure inspiration? Who wants to take a guess? I don't know. I have no idea. Again, I do not know what the answers are to these questions. Sharon L. saying pure inspiration. Leela saying money. Nicole E. saying pure inspiration. I have no idea what the answers are, guys, so we're going to find out together. Let's see. Everybody's saying pure inspiration. Let's say pure inspiration. I actually think it's a financial need. I think it's a financial need and an assignment. Here are your choices: feeling inspired, financial need, and an assignment, or pure inspiration. Maria's saying Rob Zombie's songs are good, but his movies, I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies. I've heard a couple of his songs. LAB sending some money emojis. Again, so here are your choices, guys. Feeling inspired, a financial need and an assignment, or pure inspiration. I think it's B. I think it's financial need and an assignment. I think they needed money. So I'm going to say B. I'm right. I am right. I said B. Financial need and assignment, and I got a thumbs up. That is correct. Let's see if there's another question. Oh, there is. Here's the next question. Which band member came up with the line, "You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy"? Was it Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, or Ace Frehley? Rockets Regular saying the House of 1,000 Corpses. Oh, okay. Whoops. Give me a second, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. Which band member came up with the line, "You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy"? Was it Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, or Ace Frehley? Leela's saying Gene. Nicole saying Paul Stanley. Joan Fitz saying Ace. Everybody's saying, well, we have one. We have each choice. Leela saying Gene Simmons. Nicole saying Paul Stanley. Joan Fitz saying Ace. Damien saying I'll go with Gene. I don't know. I think Gene Simmons is like too obvious. That's why I don't know. I think I might say Paul Stanley. I think I'm going to go with what Nicole's saying. Nicole's saying Paul Stanley. I think I'm going to go with Paul Stanley. Because, I don't know, by saying Gene Simmons, that's like too obvious. I'm going to say Paul Stanley. I'm probably wrong. I bet you it is Gene Simmons. Leela and Damien both say Gene. I don't know. I don't know. Should I change my choice to Gene Simmons? It's like too obvious, though. Like, you would think Gene Simmons because, like, he was the leader of the band. I mean, you know. I don't know. Let's stick with Paul Stanley. Let's see. Watch, I bet you it's Ace. I bet you it's Ace Frehley. I was wrong. It was not Paul Stanley. So, watch. I guess it is. Maybe it is Gene Simmons. Watch, we're all wrong. Oh, it was. It was Gene. See? Always go with the obvious choice. Always go with the obvious choice. It was definitely Gene Simmons. So guess what? Those of you that said Gene Simmons, you get a thumbs up. Congratulations. Congratulations. Some applause. There we go. You got it. Woohoo! All right, you got it right. So there we go, showing you some love. You know how they go up, guys. You know what happens when they go up. Whatever goes up must come down. They go up, and gravity just brings them right back down. Just like they brought the astronauts, the Crew 9, that was in the International Space Station. They are finally back on Earth after 9 months in space. It was supposed to only be a 10-day tour. Turned out to be 9 months. Felt like Gilligan, right? Felt like being on Gilligan's Island for 9 months. They are finally back. They splashed down a few days ago. So glad that they're all back. Butch and Sonny are back. They are back. Back on Earth. They splashed down a few days ago. Welcome back to Earth, Butch and Sonny. We are all glad that you're back home. I know that they've been in they've been in Texas for the past few days undergoing some testing, but they did get to see their families. But they're going to be there for probably another while, you know, until all the testing is done, until they're cleared to be able to go home. So it was Gene. The answer was Gene Simmons. I know, right? It is wild that they were there for 9 months. Sharon saying, I watched the splashdown. It was neat. Yeah, right? Like the old, like from the 70s when they used to splash down in the capsule, in the space capsule. Right? And then, of course, whoops. Okay, wait. I'm going to have to... My phone, I don't know why. Oh, you know, I always plug in my phone when I first start my live streams. This way I know it'll be fully charged. I'm at 100% charge, so I think I might just unplug the phone. Give me a second, guys. Here we go. There we go. I'm going to unplug the phone, and I think I'm going to plug in, there we go, the gimbal. So this way I can charge the gimbal now. Okay. And yes, splash. Oh yeah, that's right. There were dolphins. That was so cool. There were dolphins that were surrounding the capsule when it splashed down, and it's like the dolphins knew to greet the astronauts. It was so cool. I mean, what a heartwarming story to have dolphins surrounding you to welcome you back to Earth. That was so awesome. Rockets Red Glare saying, I can't wait for the moon base to be built with the Artemis mission. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's another thing that's going to have the Artemis mission, where they're going to build moon base on the moon. So that's in the years to come. Yes, I can't wait for that either. That's right, Rockets Red Glare. That is right. Okay, so Gene Simmons was the answer. As we are sitting here at Madison Square Park. But we're going to get up now. And again, so this is the statue. And Frank McCloud is here. McCloud? Frank saying that was totally CGI. Dolphins are fake. Dolphins are fake. You're funny, Frank. How you doing, Frank? McCloud? Frank joining us from the West Coast. How's everything there, Frank? Hope you're doing well. Anyway, so we're in Madison Square Park. We are taking the walking tour for Kiss's 50th anniversary. So let's see where our next stop is going to be. Frank saying, nice to see you out and about. Well, thank you very much, Frank. I appreciate that. Okay, so we are going to now head down to 14th Street, to the 14th Street subway station. So let's continue our little walk down to the 14th Street subway station. Of course, there are a couple of 14th Street subway stations, so I have to make sure I go to the right one. Maria's saying, I love dolphins. Aren't dolphins cute? Everybody loves dolphins. And Beverly's saying, is their last tour called Kiss Off? Is their last tour called Kiss Off? Kiss Off? Kiss Off?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're heading now down to the 14th Street subway station. Let's see if I can see which 14th Street subway station they are talking about. Okay, it says the AC and the E, but that would be back on 8th Avenue, no? Or would it be 6th Avenue? I'm not sure, but what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to go back. We'll go head up to, back over here to 5th Avenue. Again, here is the Flatiron Building, guys. Still surrounded in scaffolding. But that's it, guys. That's the Flatiron Building right there. We are in the Flatiron section of Manhattan. And before we head over to the 14th Street subway station, guys, and yes, Frank is saying it's still flat. So this is where they had that exhibit. The portal. This is exactly where they had the portal. Of course, it's no longer here. But this is where they had it. And this is really nice over here. Chairs to sit and relax. And hello to Sinjin Monsoon. Hello, Sinjin. How you doing? We've got 19 people here in the chat right now. Welcome to everybody. Thank you again for spending part of your Saturday afternoon here with the homie. Glad you're here. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to walk down to the end. Here comes the wind again, guys. I know that you're hearing it. And I apologize. I hope everybody can hear me loud and clear. Again, I'm going to talk as close to the microphone as I can. Again, I don't have a portable mic with a windscreen, so please forgive me with the wind, guys. So right now we're heading down to 14th Street, to the 14th Street subway station. We are on the KISS walking tour. Several different locations where KISS had taken several photographs. And again, this is the 50th anniversary of KISS's Dressed to Kill. So that's why we're doing this walking tour. And again, there is an audio portion of the walking tour that you can listen to on your device, on your portable device. So just Google it. KISS Walking Tour NYC. And you can listen to the actual audio. Now, I'm not playing the audio again because I don't want to get any copyright. You can certainly listen to it on your own. So now we're heading down to 14th Street. And I hope everybody is enjoying this. Don't forget to give it a like. And Sinjin saying that lady in the red, so NY cool. Exactly, Beverly. Beverly sending a whole bunch of emojis with the wind. Maria saying, I can hear you. Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to read to you what it says about the 14th Street subway station. Another key stop in history. The smell of hot metal, stale beer, and electricity lingers in the air. Trains screech, steam hisses, and the city pulses around you. This was the third location for their Creem magazine photo shoot with Bob Gruen. And by now, Kiss had shed the business suits. They weren't playing mild-mannered anymore. They were full-on rock gods, ready to take on the soulless, safe sounds of the mainstream and that goddamn John Pittsburgh. And the Dress to Kill album brought Jan's and Bob's Creem comic to life. By 1975, Kiss had become the rock gods the comic had prophesized. And let's be real, probably lived out a few of those wild orgy fantasies too. Woohoo! Hello to DC 322. How you doing, DC? If you're joining us, we are in the middle of a walking tour for Kiss's 50th anniversary. Yes, the rock group Kiss. Their 50th anniversary of the Dress to Kill album. March 19th, 1975 was when they took the photo of their very first album, Dress to Kill. So 50 years ago. Time flies. Time flies. So that's what we're doing today, guys. And speaking about time flying, guys, we're already an hour and 11 minutes into the live stream. My, how time flies. So we're heading down to the 14th Street subway station now, guys. Now again, I don't know if it's 14th Street by Union Square. I think, hello. It didn't say the Union Square subway station. That's why I'm not sure which 14th Street subway. We might have to head back to the west side, guys. But I'll continue to read to you what it says. It says, so let's take some time either breathing in the tasty subway fumes or when walking to our next stop to dive into the album itself and break it down track by track. So it goes through each track on the album. Room Service, Two-Timer, Ladies in Waiting, Getaway, Rock Bottom, Come On and Love Me, Anything for My Baby, She, Love Her All I Can, and of course Rock and Roll All Night. Here's what it says about Rock and Roll All Night. Oh wait, Nicole E says, my sister received the Kiss album with Gene's bloody tongue or lip, which was on the back of the album cover. We were very young. I cried hysterically. Oh no. I cried hysterically when she showed it. And yes, you're right, Sinjin. Kiss was really big in the mid-70s. That's right. But Rock and Roll All Night, it says, what can I say about this one? It's the anthem. Neil Bogart pushed them to write a rock anthem, and they delivered. Gene and Paul built it together. And while the studio version doesn't have the punch of the live recording that came later, you could feel the beginnings of something huge. This song didn't just define the band, it became the party anthem of rock itself. Yes, the party anthem. So of course everybody knows that song. Everybody knows Rock and Roll All Night. And that's right, DC. I drive you wild and you drive me crazy. That's right, Sinjin. Sinjin saying, I love rock and roll all night. Let's all sing it together. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. That is the anthem. So it says, continuing on with reading, it says the album as a whole, clocking in at just over 30 minutes. It's a lean, no-frills record. Neil Bogart's production aimed to streamline the band's sound, making it more radio-friendly compared to the heavier tones of Hotter Than Hell. Some tracks were written quickly, others were reworked from older material, but together they captured the raw, ambitious energy of Kiss in 1975. It's short, it's sweet, and it's pure New York grit. That's right, Sinjin. Ace and the Catman, yes. Frank McLeod saying you can play Kiss at Leonard Nimoy's house and Spock all night. Oh. Spock and roll. That's right, Frank. Spock and roll. Beverly saying a billion years ago he was on the Mike Douglas show and Cher. Oh, with Cher. Oh my God. Wow, that's right. Oh my God. Wait, did Gene Simmons? That's right. Gene Simmons dated Cher? Wow. On the Mike Douglas show. I remember the Mike Douglas show. Wow. A billion years ago. You're right, Beverly. You are right. A billion years ago. Nicole saying, I heard that song while driving to work yesterday. Classic rock station out of New York. 104.3. Yes. Q104. Classic rock. Q104. And it's funny. We were talking about last night when I was watching Ricardo's live stream. Ricardo was talking about listening to the radio. So I was trying to be funny last night. I was trying to be sarcastic. I was saying, what's a radio? I asked, what's a radio? What is a radio? Does anybody actually still listen to radio? I mean, you know, it's like now we stream everything, you know. I mean, I'm sure people still have radios in their cars. Of course, there's satellite radio. There's Sirius XM. You know, so people may listen to satellite radio in their car. Nicole saying, I live in northern New Jersey. Yes, that's right. I remember you told me that. So I don't know which 14th Street subway station we're going to. Right now we're on 18th Street. But I'm pretty sure it is not the... it's not the one in Union Square, which is actually where we're heading right now. We're heading towards Union Square. It was funny, Ricardo. It was. Exactly, Sinjin. A radio is like a dial phone. What's a phone? What's a dial phone? I was trying to be funny last night, Ricardo. I was trying to be sarcastic. What's a radio? Nicole saying, I listen every morning while driving to work. I don't have anything fancy in my inexpensive car. I know, right? I don't even have a car. Who needs a car when you live in Manhattan? Leela saying, yes, I still listen to the radio, but I stream it through their app. There we go. There we go. See, people stream radio now. I don't have no stinking radio. Who needs a radio? No stinking radio. Sinjin saying New York City is gorgeous today. Wish I was there. Yes, Sinjin. Yes, you got to come visit. Anyway, so we are on the Kiss walking tour, guys. If you are just joining us, this is the 50th anniversary of Kiss's Dressed to Kill album. 50 years. 50 years of Kiss. 50 years of Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley. And once again, guys, I hope everybody is enjoying this. Please hit that like button if you are enjoying it. Nicole saying I listen to 1010 Wins on my way. Oh, yeah, of course. WINS, 1010 Wins. Leela saying video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Wasn't that the very, very first video that they showed on MTV? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. I think that was the very first video that they ever showed on MTV. St. John saying, Bloomingdale's, here I come. Oh, wow. What's this over here? Bluey? An immersive adventure. Oh, Bluey Camp. Oh, wow. Frank saying, yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling, yes. Video killed the radio. So the very, very first video that they ever showed on MTV. I know my music, guys. I know my music trivia. Well, pretty much. Pretty much. And once again, guys, please forgive me for the wind. I know that you're probably hearing it in the phone right now, so please forgive me. I know that's a little bit windy, but thank goodness the sky is blue, the sun is shining. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous Saturday afternoon here in Manhattan. So we're heading to the next stop on our walking tour, the 14th Street subway station. But again, it is not the one at Union Square, which is, with the direction that we're heading right now is, okay, we're almost there actually. And hello to D. Michael. Hey, D. What up, DM? What up, DM? How you doing? Speaking about music trivia, here's our man right here, D. Michael. D. Michael knows. Maria saying, I listen to Sirius XM, Pandora radio. So yeah. What is a radio? This is our music trivia person right here, D. Michael. Okay, so we are at 14th Street now. I gotta see which subway station. Have to head, because okay, Union Square is right over here. I think we're gonna head this way. Hello, Patricia Cruz. Hey, Patricia, how you doing? We are currently heading towards the 14th Street subway station, which is the next stop on our Kiss walking tour. Again, if you are just joining us, we started at 23rd Street and 8th Avenue, which is where Kiss took the picture for their very, very first album cover for Dressed to Kill. And now, Choppy! Hey, Choppy! Choppy, I was watching the video that you did with the shrimp. I was watching that earlier today. That was hysterical. That was so funny. And you know what? She didn't wash the shrimp. That was hysterical. Choppy, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Choppy. So glad you're here joining us. We are on the Kiss walking tour. We are heading towards the next stop, which is the 14th Street subway station. It was hysterical, Choppy. It was so funny. She didn't wash the shrimp. And she did. I don't want to say it on, but it was hysterical, Choppy. You always make me. I still watch a lot of your videos, Choppy, but that one with the shrimp was hysterical. Frank says he has to run. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on the walking tour. So we're heading towards the 14th Street subway station, which is the next stop on the walking tour. And again, guys, this walking tour is available on your mobile device. All you have to do is just Google Kiss Walking Tour NYC. You could listen to it. They do have an audio portion. Now, I'm not playing the audio portion because I don't want to get a copyright strike. It is beautiful out, Choppy. Yes, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous day for a walk here in the city. And thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for keeping me company on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. So glad you're here. Oh well, and there goes my monetization because copyrighted music. I always forget to mute it. Oh well. Okay, so maybe this is the subway station over here where this is the 14th Street F and M. But according to the picture, and Choppy say music is everywhere, you're right. You are right. So this is the F, M, and L 14th Street subway station in Union Square. But again, the reason why they took a picture here at the 14th Street subway station, again, the smell of hot metal, stale beer, and electricity lingers in the air, trains screech, steam hisses, and the city pulses around you. This was the third location for their Creem magazine photo shoot. Okay, so the Creem magazine photo shoot with Bob Gruen, and by now Kiss had shed the business suits. They weren't playing mild-mannered anymore. They were full-on rock gods, ready to take on the soulless, safe sounds of the mainstream and that goddamn John Pittsburgh. And the Dress to Kill album brought Jan's and Bob's Creem comic to life by 1975. Kiss had become the rock gods, and the comic had prophesized, and let's be real, probably lived out a few of those wild orgy fantasies too. And Nicole E just sent us a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Oh wow, how sweet it is. Thank you. Let's give you a how sweet it is. Thank you so much, Nicole. Nicole, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that is so nice. Thank you so much, Nicole. Hershey's kisses to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Nicole. Hershey's kisses. Thank you. Let's give Nicole some Hershey's Kisses. There we go. Hershey's Kisses to Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate it. $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Mwah. Hershey's Kisses to you. We'll give you some Hershey's Kisses. Here we go. Thank you, Nicole. Showing you some love. There we go. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. And Jesus Freak. Hello, Jesus Freak. How you doing? So we are currently on the Kiss walking tour here in Manhattan, down at 14th Street. And let's see what the next stop is on the walking tour. Okay, so the next stop is the Academy of Music, 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. Oh, now we got to head back in the other direction, guys. Okay, 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. We're doing a lot of walking today, guys. Good exercise, good exercise. So we're going to head back in the other direction now. So glad I'm doing all this walking on this beautiful day. Oh, I'm so glad that the clouds disappeared. D. Michael saying currently 70 degrees under partly cloudy skies in the Mojave Desert. 70 degrees in the Mojave. And Patricia again, I'm glad you're here joining us. We've got 19 people here in the chat. Welcome to everybody. So glad that you're here spending part of your Saturday with the homie. So guys, we are walking now back towards 3rd Avenue to the Academy of Music, 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. And while we are walking in that direction, let me read to you what it says about the Academy of Music. Right, choppy, perfect weather, yes. It says, all right, let's rewind a bit and talk about what led up to 1975, the year Kiss goes from a gang of leather-clad maniacs on a mission to an unstoppable force. And right here at 14th Street and 3rd Avenue stands a spot that changed everything, the former Academy of Music. It says, New Year's Eve 1973. Kiss isn't even a household name yet, but they're on their way. They're still grinding it out in dive bars, scraping by, crammed into milk trucks that busted up station wagons. But that night, that was different. And of course, it wouldn't be a Kiss show without some chaos. And as if that wasn't enough, Gene's hairsprayed head catches fire. Oh no! That night at the Academy was a statement. Kiss is here, and they aren't going anywhere. A few years later, the Academy of Music becomes the Palladium. The Palladium, of course, which is now, by the way, in Times Square. So the Academy of Music becomes the Palladium, the same venue where Eric Carr plays his first gig with Kiss in 1980. Years of Kisstory are literally infused in these walls. So that's where we're heading right now, the Academy of Music, or the former Academy of Music. We're heading to 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. Again, we're doing a lot of back and forth walking, guys. And here's the kicker. On New Year's Eve in 1975, Blue Oyster Cult. Yes, we've all heard of Blue Oyster Cult. Were the headliners. Only 2 years earlier, end up opening for Kiss. Not bad, huh? That's what you call a full circle moment. Yes, that's right. And so here's a picture Okay, so that's the building that we're heading to. That's the building that we're heading to right now on 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. Doing a lot of back and forth walking, guys. Starting in one direction, going in another direction. I thought we were actually supposed to go to the west side to the 14th Street subway station. But I was probably wrong, as usual. I was probably wrong. So we are heading towards 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. So we're going to pass by Union Square Park. That's right, Beverly. Kistery, yes. Kistery in the making. That is right. D. Michael saying, don't fear the Reaper. So we started out on 23rd Street and 8th Avenue. Then we went to number 10 East 23rd Street, which is where the loft was that Gene Simmons had rented out. Where they started writing their music. So the very first loft. And then we went to Madison Square Park, which was right across the street from the loft. In the Flatiron section. And now we're down on 14th Street, heading towards 14th and 3rd. By the former Academy of Music. D. Michael saying, never was into Kiss. I liked them when they were around. I liked them. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. So we've got a few more stops to make on the walking tour. And again, guys, you can listen to the audio portion of the walking tour on your mobile device just by Googling the Kiss Walking Tour NYC. Oh wow, this place looks nice. Garden of Eden. Of course, D. Michael, of course you're always welcome in the chat, D. Michael, of course. This place looks very expensive. I might have to go in here one day. eatinggourmet.com. And hello to Joss Dean. Hi, Joss. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. We are on a walking tour. The Kiss Walking Tour. The 50th anniversary of Kiss's album, Dressed to Kill. Can't believe it's been 50 years. So we are now on our way to what used to be the Academy of Music on 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. We are on 14th Street right now. And we are coming up on Union Square Park, which is directly in front of me. This is Union Square right here, guys. And you can see the beautiful blue skies. So good that it didn't rain. And oh, the vendors are here. Wow. I think I might mute it, guys. I think I might mute this. Because I want this video to be monetized, guys. So give me a second, guys. I'm gonna mute it as soon as we get past the music. This might be original music, guys. This might be original music, so we may not have to worry about anything copyrighted. But this is Union Square Park, guys. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's officially spring, guys. It's officially spring. Spring began 2 days ago on March 20th. So welcome to spring. A beautiful spring day here in Manhattan. Okay, so we're heading towards our next stop here on the Kiss Walking Tour. Heading towards 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. And there we go. Weather for New York City. Partly cloudy with temperature of 57 degrees. 57 beautiful degrees. Wind is blowing from the west at 15 miles per hour. And the current humidity is at 38%. So it's dry, only 38% humidity, very calm winds. Well, not very calm, but calm enough. 15 miles per hour. Winds coming from the west. So 15 miles per hour isn't that bad. Exactly. Nice jacket weather. Yes. Absolutely, DM. Absolutely. Oh, that's awesome, D. Michael. D saying he got invited to lunch Wednesday at the Senior Center. Meatloaf. Ooh, yum. Oh, DC saying I'll run into... Oh, that's right. The Jonas Brothers fans. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That's... As a matter of fact, aren't they? I think they're performing in Jersey at the mall, that big mall in Jersey this weekend. I think that's tomorrow, actually. Maria saying happy spring and happy Saturday to all. Thank you, Maria. Happy spring to you, too. Happy spring to everybody. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. Okay, so we are almost there. Ricardo saying happy spring. Happy spring to everybody. Trader Joe's. This is Trader Joe's Pronto. Oh, and by the way, there's that new place that just opened up on Wall Street called Printemps. Printemps. It's French. It's actually Print Temps. Printemps. Printemps. One word, Printemps. But in French, it's pronounced Printemps. There we go. D. Michael sending out a whole bunch of beautiful flower emojis. What's going on here? I think I better mute it, guys. Oh, this... Okay, so I think this is maybe one of the places where the Jonas Brothers... I had to mute it, guys. Again, I'm trying to keep this as best as I can to be monetized. So we are now on 3rd Avenue, and I think actually that building right there, I think that's the building where they, the former Academy of Music. So I think this is the building right here. Former Academy of Music. Oh, thank you so much, Joss. Joss sent another PayPal. Thank you, Joss. I appreciate that. You know what it's time for, guys. There we go. How sweet it is. Thank you, Justine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hershey's kisses to you, Justine. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much, Joss. Joss sending us a spring PayPal. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Joss. You are so awesome. Thank you so much. So Justine sent us, and we also got a $4.95 super chat. Thank you so much, everybody that's sending super chats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hershey's kisses. Here we go. Hershey's kisses. Thank you so much, Joss. Sending you some love. You know how they go up, guys. Gravity just brings them right back down. Joss, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mwah. Once again, Hershey's kisses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so again, I think this is the building where the Academy of Music used to be. 14th Street and 3rd Avenue. So again, across the street, Jonas Pizza. Trying to get by here as quickly as possible because of the copyrighted music that's playing in the background. And let's take a look and see where our next stop is on the walking tour. Okay. Next stop on the walking tour is Electric Radio Studios. Oh, we got to head back to the west side again. Head back to now. Okay, so we got to head downtown to 8th Street on the west side. So Electric Radio Studio, Electric Lady Studios, 52 West 8th Street. So got to head back to the west side again. Back to the west side. Like I said, guys, we're doing a lot of walking today, a lot of back and forth. I wish they would have made this more of a direct, you know, like they should have made this more direct of a route instead of having to constantly go back from the east side to the west side to the east side. But that's okay, guys. I'm definitely getting my steps in today. Definitely getting my steps in today, guys. So we're on 14th Street. We're going to head down 6 blocks to 8th. I think eventually we're going to wind up down by Washington Square Park. Heading back now towards Union Square. Irving Place. Bravo P. This place looks familiar. You know something? I think we may have gone in here. Ricardo, I think we may have gone into this pizza place when you were here, not your last time here, but I think when you were here in September and we were walking towards Union Square Park. Was it, I don't know whether it was September or maybe even the first time. But I think we went into this pizza place, Ricardo. Anyway. So we're heading back to Union Square, well, in that direction anyway. And we're gonna walk downtown a few blocks to 8th. And once again, guys, I hope you are enjoying this wonderful walking tour. Here's Target. One of the many Targets that we have here in New York. Many, and I tell you, many Targets. We got so many Targets here in New York City. We don't have any Walmarts. No Walmarts in New York City at all. In any of the boroughs, guys. There is no Walmart in any of the boroughs of New York City. But there are plenty of Targets. Yes, exactly. Ricardo does remember that place. Yeah, we stopped in there for a slice. And of course, here's Union Square Park. See, Ricardo does remember that place. But again, I don't remember whether it was the very first one when we were taking that 8-mile walk. Maybe it was the very first time that you were here. Maria's saying it looks really nice out there. It is beautiful. It turned out to be a really, really nice day. Now they're saying that we may get rain on Monday, I think. They say on Monday we may get, I don't know. Or maybe there might be a chance of showers later tonight. But right now you can see the sky is beautiful blue. D. Michael saying I just put laundry in the dryer, clean sheets tonight. Yay! Yeah, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big Target. Beverly's saying I used to work at Target for one summer. Oh, awesome, Beverly. Target's a cool place to work. Target Circle Days coming up. I have my Target Circle card. My Target Circle credit card. Okay, I think we're gonna cross right here, go to the other side. I think we're gonna walk down Broadway. Yeah, we're gonna walk down Broadway towards 8th Street. Beverly's saying I was at the Target Garden Department, but then they remodeled and eliminated it. Oh, okay, oh. I understand. I got you, Bev.
I got you.
D. Michael.
I'm your kid, too.
D. Michael singing I Just Called to Say I Love You. Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart, baby, of my heart. Sharon L saying I'm enjoying this, Alan. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate it. Lavazza. Oh, they make pretty good coffee. I like Lavazza coffee. Full service cafe. It's also a Regal movie theater. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all for joining me once again on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Manhattan. So we're heading down towards 8th Street right now, which is the next stop on our walking tour. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to be exhausted by the time I finish. Once I get home, I think I'm gonna lay down, take a nap. And of course, we're gonna watch Ricardo's live stream later tonight. So I hope everybody will be there to join Ricardo. Please, guys, if you're not yet a subscriber to Ricardo's channel, please subscribe to Cool Guy Vlogs. He would appreciate it. Maria saying it sure is beautiful, blue sky, big beautiful building as well. Yeah, oh yeah, plenty of big buildings here in Manhattan. Beverly saying I can walk to my Target, but it's a tad far, especially for the 64-year-old. Aww. Not to worry, Beverly, not to worry. Not to worry. And here's Strand Books. Please support your local bookstores, guys. Local independent business, Strand Books. So right now we're crossing East 12th. Of course, we got to get to West 8th. And this is the part of Broadway, guys, by the way, that's on the east side of Manhattan. When Broadway crosses by Union Square, or actually a little bit further up by Macy's, Broadway crosses. And now Broadway is on the east side of Manhattan. Of course, up by Times Square, Broadway is on the west side of Manhattan. But once Broadway crosses down by Macy's on 34th Street by Herald Square, Broadway becomes the east side of Manhattan. There we go. There's the link for Ricardo's channel. Everybody, if you're not yet a subscriber to Ricardo's channel, please subscribe. Halloween Adventure. I gotta think of what I want to be for Halloween this year. Isn't this gorgeous, guys? Guys, if you're not familiar with this church, this is the site of the Grace Church.
When are you adding this to your schedule? You around this week or what?
Beautiful, beautiful church. The weather in Dayton right now, conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 52 degrees. Wind is blowing from the west-northwest at 15 miles per hour. So the wind is blowing at the same speed that it's blowing here. Except the wind in Dayton, Ohio is blowing from the west-northwest. So it's coming from the west-northwest. Here in Manhattan, the winds are coming from the west. Very nice church, right, Sharon? So we're now crossing East 10th Street. We got 2 more blocks to go. And for those of you that may not remember, each New York City street, so to go from 10th Street to 9th Street, is 1/20th of a mile. So for every 20 New York City streets, not avenues, New York City streets, to go from, so let's say you're going from 1st Street to 20th Street, that would be 1 mile. From 1st Street to 20th Street would be 1 mile, because that's 20 streets equals 1 mile. So for every one street, so let's say I'm going from East 9th to East 10th, that's 1/20th of a mile. 1/20th of a mile. So if I was to walk 20 streets going, now don't forget, guys, when I'm walking right now, right now I'm heading south. The avenues in Manhattan go north and south. The avenues go north and south. So right now I'm on Broadway, which is considered an avenue because it goes north and south. But the avenues go north and south. So when you're walking north or south, guys, for every 20 streets that you walk, that is 1 mile. So we started at 23rd, and we've been walking back and forth. We've been walking east and west. We've been walking north and south. Right now I'm walking south to 8th Street. And then once we get to 8th Street, since we're on the east side, we have to go to the west side. And again, I know you hear the wind, guys. So I hope that you can hear my voice. I'm trying to talk as close to the microphone as I can. Oh, wow, that wind is getting strong now. That wind is getting strong now, guys. And I know that you can hear it in the phone, in the stream, guys. I know that you can hear it. So I apologize. Yes, exactly, Beverly. Yes, not avenues, streets. Streets, not avenues. So right now I'm going from street to street. But now I'm going to make a turn on 8th. I'm going to head back to the west side. So we're going to head west now. So it's only when you're walking north and south in Manhattan. Only when you're walking north and south. Right now I'm walking south, but I'm going to make a right turn and I am going to head west. Yes, it's not bad. Okay, thank you, Sharon. But yeah, I feel the wind. Definitely good windy. Okay, so we're heading now on 8th Street. We're heading towards the west, to the west side. This is the 8th Street subway station, R&W train.
No, I know. Yeah, that was really smart.
Shuttle bus for the D train. Sun is still shining, guys. It's still beautiful. Just a little bit windy, that's all. Just a little bit windy. So we are in the area of NYU right now, guys, New York University. And I believe these are some of the dorms. And guys, we are streaming now 2 hours and 8 minutes. I hope that you're enjoying it, guys. 18 people in the chat right now. Thank you all once again for spending part of your Saturday afternoon here. I appreciate it. So we're heading to West 8th. Just passing Green Street. And it's a minute before 5 o'clock p.m. right now here in New York, guys. So we are heading to 52 West 8th Street. 52 West 8th. So we're still on East 8th now.
The details are out.
This is University Place, guys. Again, all of this whole area here, guys, is part of NYU. We could explore this area another time, but this is all part of NYU, guys. Village Party Store, Halloween, another Halloween store. So we are in the village, guys. This is the East Village that we're in right now. Greenwich Village. And again, I hope you are enjoying this, guys, as much as I am bringing it to you. So as much as I am enjoying bringing this to you guys, I hope you are enjoying watching it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all being here. Okay, so we're about to cross over Fifth Avenue, guys. You know what that means, guys. Crossing over Fifth Avenue means we are going to the west side. So now we're going to look for 52 West 8th. Electric Lady Studios. It's probably going to be on this side of the street, guys. So I'm going to head back over to this side. And once we cross over Fifth Avenue, guys, we will be on the west side.
Bus is turning. Bus is turning.
Okay. And as soon as we get there, guys, I will read to you what it says about Electric Lady Studios. So 52 West 8th Street. So now we're on West 8th because we did cross over 5th. Okay, so we're looking for 52. Okay, this is 7. Okay, it's going to actually be on the other side of the street. So I should have stayed on that side. So 52 West 8th. This is 14 West 8th. So we got a little bit, probably about another half a block or so. Maybe a little bit more than half a block. This is 18. Yeah, we got about another block. And again, I want to thank everybody for keeping me company on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Manhattan on this walking tour, the KISS 50th anniversary Dressed to Kill walking tour. Again, hope you're all enjoying it. Give it a like. And of course, please remember to leave a comment at the very end. It helps the algorithm. We all want to help that algorithm, guys. We want to make that algorithm work in our favor. So please leave a comment. And I'm going to be leaving a really nice description about this walking tour for those of you that might be interested. So once I get back home, I'm going to edit and I'll leave a couple of hashtags and a really nice description about this walking tour. So it'll explain a lot of the different places that we stopped at. So check that out. Again, I will edit it once I get home. I'll add to the description and you'll be able to enjoy it for yourself. And of course, I'll add a couple of hashtags and the link. So again, 52 is what we're looking for. Here's 50 and here we go. So 52. So this is where the Electric Lady Studios was, 52 West 8th Street. So let me read to you what it says about the Electric Lady Studios. Oh, and right now 52 West 8th Street is part of the Mount Sinai Medical. But this is 52 West 8th. So let me read to you what it says. Oh, here we go. Electric Lady Studios, there it is. Here it is, right here, guys. Electric Lady Studios. Here's my reflection in the background. Hello, me. Damien saying this is a very enjoyable video, Alan. Thank you for streaming it. You're very welcome, Damien. Thank you for being here. Thank to both of you, you and Patricia. Thank both of you. So let me read to you what it says about the Electric Lady Studios. Isn't just famous for a recording location, it's holy ground for us KISS fans. This is where in February of 1975, the band, battered by financial struggles but fueled by sheer determination, records their third album, Dressed to Kill. Oh, it was their third album. See, just goes to show you how much I know. For 3 weeks, from February 6th to February 25th, KISS pour their blood, sweat, and makeup into what would become a pivotal moment in their career. That demo tape cracks open the door to their first record deal, a massive leap for a band still carving out its identity. Fast forward to 1975, and KISS is under pressure to make Dressed to Kill a success. With their budget being non-existent, Casablanca Records president Neil Bogart took over as producer simply because they could not afford anyone else. He wanted something sharper, more radio-friendly, and direct. To speed up the process, the band resurrects older songs From their Wicked Lester days, like She and Love Her All I Can, the album came together in a hurry, so much so that some tracks skipped guitar solos simply because there wasn't time. Despite the rush, Dressed to Kill catapults Kiss into rock and roll superstardom and unleashes one of the most iconic anthems in music history, Rock and Roll All Night. It wasn't an instant smash hit, but when Kiss releases Alive later in 1975, the live version turns it into the rock and roll battle cry we all know today. How cool that you've stopped by Electric Lady with us, a place that's pure rock legend in itself. Today, artists like Taylor Swift record here. Oh, nice. But for Kiss fans, it's synonymous with the scrappy, determined spirit of our heroes in the early days. Oh, so isn't that cool? Huh. I did not know that Taylor Swift records here. So for all of you Swifties out there, Taylor Swift records here. Interesting. Electric Lady Studios. Okay. Very, very cool. So, next trivia question. Which artist did Paul and Gene record background vocals for? Okay, was it Lynn Christopher, Stevie Nicks, or Diana Ross? Here's the question, guys. Which artist did Paul and Gene record background vocals for? Was it Lynn Christopher, Stevie Nicks, or Diana Ross? Oh, wow. Leela's saying that Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, nice. Wow. That is very cool. So I guess a lot of famous people record here. Again, which artist did Paul and Gene record background vocals for? Was it Lynn Christopher, Stevie Nicks, or Diana Ross? Leela's saying Stevie Nicks. That's what I would say, Stevie Nicks also. Everybody, yeah, Sharon L saying Stevie Nicks. I think it was Stevie Nicks, yeah. Of course, everybody knows who Stevie Nicks is. If you don't know Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks. Let's see if it's Stevie Nicks. No, it's not Stevie Nicks. I got an X. That's a wrong answer. It was not Stevie Nicks. It was not Stevie Nicks, guys. Okay. Well, maybe it was it Diana? You think it was Diana Ross, guys? No, it wasn't Diana Ross. So I guess the answer, it wasn't Diana Ross. No, I already tried that one. So I guess the answer has to be Lynn Christopher. Yeah, the answer was Lynn Christopher. The answer was Lynn Christopher.
No, this is I think a partner. But yeah, so my first project was Pharrell.
Abby's Carol is freaking tall. Like, I've been to Boston several times.
Doesn't work.
Okay, so here's a follow-up question for Lynn Christopher. On which of the following Lynn Christopher, I don't even know who Lynn Christopher is, but it says, on which of the following Lynn Christopher songs did Gene and Paul sing background vocals? I don't know who Lynn Christopher is, but here are the choices. Was it Take Me With You? Was it Canta Libre? Or was it Celebrate I have no idea who Lynn Christopher is, guys. So, but Lynn Christopher was the answer to that former question. This question says, on which of the following Lynn Christopher songs did Gene and Paul sing background vocals? Let's say Take Me With You. No, that is wrong. Canta Libre? Nope. So it has to be the other one. Okay, we're going to move along, guys.
My friend got in this band, like, super into it.
We are going to go to the last stop.
Tomorrow's not going to be fun. Not cute at all.
Or was this the last stop? Okay, no, the last stop, SIR Studios and the Beacon Theater. Oh, wow, wait a second. The Beacon Theater. I don't think we're going to the Beacon Theater, guys, because the Beacon Theater is all the way uptown. Yeah, we're not going to the Beacon Theater, guys, but I guess this was the last stop on the tour, guys. This was the last stop on the tour. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue walking up 8th. And we're streaming now 2 hours and 26 minutes. So we're going to wrap up in just a few more moments, guys. I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk down to West 4th. And we'll wrap up once we get to West 4th. Ricardo saying, still working on a video intro. Oh, that'll be awesome. Oh, Ricardo, I can't wait to see that once it's done. Oh, that's going to be awesome, Ricardo. I taught Ricardo how to add video to his intros. And then we're going to have to work on getting you to do an outro, Ricardo. The outro is actually pretty easy. I mean, you know, same thing as doing an intro, except you don't have to. There's nothing in Prism where you have to program an outro. You just click the video, you know, that you want for your outro, and then make sure you hit the shut the microphone off and the video off. But I'll have to show that to you the next time you're here, Ricardo. Shuttle bus. Okay, so we are here at the West 4th subway station, Washington Square. The A, B, C, D, E, F, and M trains. So we are right near Washington Square Park. Yes, the next time when the weather is warm, exactly. That'll be the next time that Ricardo comes to New York, when the weather is nice and warm. So we are right near Washington Square Park. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the park right now, guys. I think I'm gonna head home because we've been streaming now almost 2.5 hours. So I think we're gonna wrap this up so I can get home, rest up a little bit, have something to eat, and then we can all join Ricardo later on when he does his live stream. So we will all be there to join Ricardo, right, guys? Right? I hope you'll all be there to join Ricardo. Please join Ricardo later on this evening. But I think it's time for me to get home and relax a little bit. There'll be plenty of other live streams, guys. Don't worry. As the weather gets warmer, we'll be doing a lot more live streams, guys. And happy 50th anniversary Kiss, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Peter Chris, Ace Frehley. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Maria. And I want to thank everybody. Please, guys, thank my awesome mods. My mods do such a great, great job. We got to thank them. Thank you again, my awesome, awesome mod squad. DC thing saying bye. Thank you, DC322. Thank you for being here. Maria, thank you for being here. Beverly, thank you for being here. Of course, we were joined earlier by Frank McLeod. McLeod? Of course, Choppy was here. Check out Choppy's awesome, awesome her YouTube channel. Please check it out, Chop Skull Theater. She is so funny. Please check out Choppy. Sharon L, thank you for being here. And LA Beverly, yes, Beverly, I certainly got my steps in today. You got that right. Once again, checking out the weather for Dayton. Cloudy with a temperature of 51 degrees. Winds are still blowing from the west-northwest at now 14 miles per hour, so went down just a little bit. But again, thank you, Sharon L, for being here. Thank you, Beverly, LAB, thank you. Please, yeah, check out Chop Skull Theater. Check out her channel. You will laugh your tushy off. Your tuchus. You will laugh your tuchus off. Please check out Chop Skull Theater. Check out her YouTube channel. It is so, so funny. And again, please check out Cool Guy Vlogs. That's Ricardo's channel. Check it out, guys. Maria, thank you so much. Sharon L. Sally Scipio was also here earlier. Thank you, Sally. Leela, thank you. Damien, and of course, his lovely wife, Patricia. Thank you both. I appreciate you both being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to everybody else that joined us, I want to thank you all for being here, guys. You are what make this channel happen. Thank you so, so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. And, well, guys, you know what it's time for. This live stream is just about over and done. Make your life sweeter with food and fun. If you're ever in need of anything to do, always know that the homie will be there for you. Life is full of hits and misses. I bid you adieu. Until next time, with love and Hershey's kisses. Thank you all so much. And Maria saying thank you so much, Alan. Good live stream. See you on Cool Guy. Yes, you will definitely see me there. I will be there. And again, thank you all so much. How sweet it is. I love you all, guys. I can't do this without you. You are what make this channel happen. Love you guys. Let me get my outro ready to go. Patricia Cruz, again, yes, thank you, Patricia, for being here. Thanks, Alan. Nice walking tour. And again, congratulations to Kiss on their 50th anniversary of Dress to Kill. Congratulations. I will see you again on the very next one. Bye, everybody. Love you. Bye. Let me get that outro ready. Bye, everybody. You gotta say, this is the last stop on this train.
Everyone, please leave the train and thank you for riding New York City Transit.
There we go.
You can do it better than I can do it, Al.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit.
Alan knows two things unbelievably well. Three things, actually. He knows buses and trains.
That's right.
He knows food like you can't believe. And he knows and loves New York City. Alan, we love you.
And we love you too, Charlie.
right.
Oh, look, he's Kay Ingram from WNBC.
Gosh, are we live?
We are live on YouTube, yes.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Kay.
You're the best. Oh, that's so awesome.
Hi, Wendy.
Yes, baby.
Hi, I love St. Dennis Medical.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And of course, the Goldbergs.
Thank you. That was so fun.
Yes, yes. Thank you. You're
so much.
awesome.
Oh, you are.
Thank you.